Your Labrador isn't just a dog. They're watching you right now. They know your mood before you do. They remember things you forgot months ago. And the scary part? Most owners, even the ones who love their labs to death, have no idea what's actually going on inside that furry head. Today, we're pulling back the curtain, and what you find will change how you see your dog forever. 1. The Labrador behavior mystery. Let me ask you something. Have you ever come home after a terrible day, didn't say a word, and your Labrador just knew? They didn't jump all over you like usual. They came close, sat beside you, rested their head on your lap, and you thought, wow, they just get me. But here's what most people don't realize. That wasn't just good dog behavior. That was something far more fascinating happening inside your lab's brain. Labradors are often called the perfect family dog. People say they're just happy, simple, food-obsessed goobers who love everyone. And yes, they do love food, a lot. But calling a Labrador simple? That's one of the biggest mistakes a dog owner can make. Because underneath all that tail wagging and zoomies, there is a deeply intelligent, emotionally complex creature operating on a kind of logic that science is only just beginning to understand. So let's break it down, starting with the thing that surprises people the most. 2. The hidden psychology behind Labrador logic. Here's a question scientists actually studied. Can dogs read human emotions just by looking at our faces? The answer is yes. But with Labradors, it goes even deeper. Labs were originally bred to work closely with humans, helping fishermen, retrieving game, assisting hunters. For hundreds of years, their survival literally depended on reading people correctly. This is where things get interesting. Over generations, Labradors didn't just learn to obey humans, they evolved to understand humans. Studies show that dogs, especially retriever breeds like Labs, have a unique ability to follow human gaze. You look at something, your dog looks at it too. Wolves can't do this. Even chimpanzees, our closest relatives, struggle with it. But your Labrador, they do it instinctively. Why does this matter? Because it means your lab isn't just reacting to commands. They're constantly reading your eyes, your posture, your breathing, your tone. They're building a mental picture of you every single day. And that picture, it's more accurate than you think. But wait, there's a part of this that gets even stranger, and it explains why your Labrador sometimes does things that seem almost too human. 3. Surprising behaviors most owners misunderstand. You've seen it before. Your lab grabs your sock, your shoe, your TV remote, and then they just parade around with it. Most people think they're being bad, they want attention. The real truth is something else entirely. That behavior is called object carrying, and in Labrador psychology, it's actually a sign of excitement and emotional sensitivity. Labs carry objects when they feel overwhelmed with emotion, happiness, anxiety, even love. It's how they manage the feeling. They need something in their mouth to handle the intensity of what they're experiencing. It's not bad behavior, it's emotional regulation. Sound familiar? Humans bite their nails, they pace, they tap their feet. Your lab carries a sock. Same thing, different species. Here's another one people get completely wrong, the guilty look. Your lab chewed your pillow. You walk in, they immediately go low. Ears back, eyes wide, tail between their legs. You think they know what they did. They feel guilty. But research says that look isn't guilt, it's fear. They're not reacting to the memory of chewing the pillow. They're reacting to your body language the moment you walked in. The tense posture, the shift in your voice. Your lab read you in less than 1 second and prepared for what was coming. That's not guilt. That's advanced emotional intelligence. And it leads us to the part of this video that most people never talk about. 4. The emotional bonding explanation. Ask any Labrador owner and they'll tell you the same thing. My dog loves me more than most humans do. And they're not wrong. But here's why. And this part is genuinely beautiful. When a Labrador bonds with you, their brain releases oxytocin, the same chemical released in humans when they hug someone they love. But here's the wild part. When a lab looks into your eyes, your brain releases oxytocin too. Scientists call this an oxytocin feedback loop. It's what happens between human mothers and their newborn babies. And it happens between Labradors and their owners. No other animal on Earth has this with humans. Not cats, not horses, not parrots. Only dogs. And labs seem to be wired for it on a deeper level than almost any other breed. This is where things get interesting again. Because if that kind of bond exists, what does it mean for what your lab actually thinks about you? 5. What Labradors actually think about humans. Your lab doesn't see you the way other animals see humans. They don't see you as a food source. They don't see you as a threat. They see you as family. Not in a vague, poetic way, in a biological, neurological, documented way. Research from Hungary's Family Dog Project found that dogs process human voices using the same part of the brain that humans use, and they respond emotionally to the tone of what we say. not just the words. Your lab knows when you're proud of them. They know when you're sad. They know when you're scared. Sometimes even before you know you're scared. And here's the part that will make you look at your lab differently tonight. They remember every moment of kindness you've ever shown them. Dogs have episodic memory, the ability to remember specific events and the emotions attached to them. Scientists once thought only humans had this. They were wrong. Your lab remembers the day you brought them home. They remember the night you cried on the kitchen floor. They remember every single time you chose to come back. And they've been keeping score, not to judge you, but because you are the center of their entire world. 6. The final shocking truth reveal. Here's the truth that no one really talks about. We spend so much time asking, does my dog love me? But the real question, the one that should stop you in your tracks, is this. Are we worthy of how much they love us? Because here's what the science actually shows. A Labrador's loyalty isn't blind. It isn't unconditional in the fairy tale way people describe it. It's earned, over time, through consistency, through showing up, through tone of voice, through the way you hold them close after a loud thunderstorm. Your lab has been studying you, carefully, quietly, every single day. And they made a decision, maybe the very first week you brought them home, that you were worth their whole heart. Not because you're perfect, but because you're theirs. That's Labrador logic. And honestly, no textbook can fully explain it. The next time your Labrador looks at you, really looks at you, those warm amber eyes locked onto yours, remember this. They are not just a dog waiting for dinner. They are a creature that evolved over thousands of years, specifically to understand you, to read you, to protect you, to love you in a way that is scientifically, emotionally, completely unlike anything else on this planet. You didn't just adopt a dog, you became someone's entire world. Don't ever forget that. If this changed the way you see your lab, even a little, drop a comment below. Tell me one thing your dog does that you now understand differently. And if you want to go even deeper into dog psychology and behavior, hit subscribe, because we're just getting started.